Hi, my name's Case. I'm 39 years old.
Hi guys, I'm Zahal. I'm 31 years old.
Originally from Afghanistan, but I live in Perth, Australia. My background's in construction. I've been working as a project manager for the past 14 years. My wife told me about the program that Coach Nasser is running, and it was really interesting from what she told me, and we wanted to sort of challenge ourselves.
My background is in health sciences. I currently work for the Department of Health. We've known each other for 16 years and we've been married for 10 years of that.
Well, what we learned in the 12-day program was quite eye-opening. I think life throws you challenges at different stages in life, and Coach Nasser took us along a journey where, as a couple, you have to team up. You have to team up and face those challenges in life. You know, some days you think that, you might break under pressure, but what we've learned in the program is that you have to face your demons, and it's just a part of the journey of life and how you handle situations, how you handle pressure, who you lean on, and it's important to know who's on your side when you're at your lowest.
Yeah, it's a lot about learning about yourself first as well. So we initiated that initially, I think, in learning about yourself and then how your partner can learn about that when you know yourself as well. So that helped a lot. And obviously, as we've learned, a lot of opposites attract. So you're always just attracted to that, and you have to make it work in ways where you understand why this person is doing this, for instance, or how to act when that person is in that position or scenario, because everybody's different and everybody works in different ways. So understanding yourself and then knowing why you're doing that, and then that other person to understand you is very important to make things work.
And Coach Nasser is very good at making you realize your attributes and your triggers, and then obviously knowing yourself, you can navigate conversations with your partner in a better way than before, I suppose, where you know how you respond or how you react to certain situations. So there's a lot of team building activities or exercises, I should call them. If you're alone, you probably think that you couldn't make it, but with the support of your partner, it made it a lot easier.
Busy with everyday life, work, normal things, and if we don't just take out just even 2 weeks just to work on yourself as a couple and to learn more about each other and to learn more about yourself, it just, why not? Why not? Could you better yourself and work better with each other and just go away thinking that you've done work on yourself, where we put so much effort into every other things in life, and it's condensed, and we did a lot in the 2 weeks course, and I'm sure we've made so much friendships with Coach Nasser and the team and everyone here, and I'm sure it's we're definitely going to be people that are always going to be listening and looking out for further activities or courses and things like that.
The online academy
and things like that. So yeah, it's been really great, and we highly recommend it. Just leaving the busy paced lives that we're all used to and coming to this sanctuary and just relaxing and being at peace, and not always at peace with the hard challenges, but then you realize afterwards every time, wow, you've done this for a reason, and you feel really accomplished.
Yeah, I'll definitely recommend the program for couples. We've explained before the benefits of improved communication between partners, understanding each other at a much more higher level. I think for us, both being Afghan, there's always a bit of a stigma for seeking help from outside or seeking guidance as a couple. So I think the program that Coach Nasser has put together is fantastic in a way that helps couples through or deal with traumas that they're going through, whether it be from childhood related traumas which sort of shape their personalities in their adulthood. Coach Nasser, as a teacher, as a human, as a person, he's one of a kind, to be honest. From the first step that we took into the beautiful villa, beautiful sanctuary that he's created here, until the last activity, he's just a very special human being. He's very compassionate, very empathic. He's always there to help you and guide you. He'll put you through the challenges. He will challenge you, and I'll speak for myself. I'm a very competitive person, so I never back down. So he did try to break me a few times, and I think he got close to succeeding. But he's a very gentle soul, and he made us feel very welcome.
Been amazing from the get-go. We were greeted from someone picking us up from the airport and then bringing us into the villa, smiles all around, and then meeting Miss Magali. Oh, great. It's just a beautiful welcome and a beautiful place to be at. Everybody's just always having a smiley face from the staff, the workers.
From the first time we got picked up from the airport, David was there smiling and waving. It was very easy for us to feel welcome. Communication was always on point when we were in the airport, and we were flying from Dubai. Yeah, we flew in from Dubai, and the comms were through WhatsApp, so we felt everything was arranged, everything was organised. We landed, got picked up, came to the beautiful villa at night time. Food was ready, and the food is fantastic. You cannot fault the food, prepared by our own private chefs. So from a food perspective, it's second to none. The actual accommodation, the villa, it's a 5-star villa, 5-star accommodation. We have a private pool. The rooms were meticulously thought out by Miss Magali. I don't think it's Coach Nasser here, so it's got Miss Magali's touch. We had
plenty of space, plenty of room, the way it's designed, the peacefulness, the elements of Bali everywhere around you, the water.
The high-end artwork.
Yeah, the artwork was beautiful. The areas where you can just sit and read a book and feel at peace. And every time just, being ready for lunch and dinner and being excited about a different meal every time, and a delicious meal was always exciting.
Yeah, it's just, and the meals are very healthy as well, very healthy. You'd think that healthy meals won't be as tasty, but trust me, very healthy, very tasty, very well thought out. You won't have the same meal twice. And Miss Magali and the team, one of our coach Agung, he was there to help us as well. It was always friendly, smiling, throughout some of the challenges. There's many names. David, our driver, and as I said, there's a lot of names to mention, but the entire team as an overall were very caring, very thoughtful, very accommodating.
And always with a smile on their face.
Yeah, and just some final words. I think, after completing the course, we've become stronger as a couple, What would you say? You reckon we've become stronger as a couple?
I need to hold that for you.
You got a big one here.
Oh yeah, that one's better.
Look, just some final words. This course, to be honest, has changed the trajectory of my life, to be honest. There's some events that have occurred where I was sort of finding hard to find myself again, I suppose. And the 12 days that we've spent working on myself, and Zahal also working on herself, I think gave us the opportunity to reset a few things and get your priorities straight and focus on the bigger picture of life. So to anyone who has found themselves in a rat race of the working life, I suppose, I'd highly recommend the program for the couples to come and just get to know themselves again, get to know the reasons why they are together.
No, like Kay said, and like we mentioned earlier, it's something out of the blue with the stigma of a family, or like the background or the culture that we've got, or things like that we may not have time or energy, or you're married for so long and you're like, you should just know the other person, but life gets busy, things get thrown at you, people change, and then just grounding yourself, coming back together, working on yourself and learning more about each other and how you're evolving and how you want and how you see your future and how you see your goals is very, very important. And just taking that time and coming here, and the environment that you get put in really, really helps, and the people that you meet, and Coach Nasser and Miss Magali and the team have really put something very unique together to get the message across and to help you grow in your own individual way, knowing in each individual and working to get them to better themselves and to better at as a couple, if we've done the couple course, and then just learning those traits and those activities and some of those meditation works that we've learned along the way is something that we're going to take with us back home, and definitely something that we'll just keep on doing. So thank you very much, Coach Nasser and Miss Magali, for bringing us into your world and for helping us be better at ourselves. And now
we couldn't thank you enough.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely continue our relationship.
Thank you.
Cool.